for those of you watching us on the live stream. And of course, this is the post-position draw for the 5th running of the Ian Levy Cup, a Grade 1 event to be run on Saturday. I'd like to welcome Mr. Christopher Wills, Vice President, Operations, Denzel Kane, Analyst, SVREL, and of course, Lorna Bagwandine, an Operations Steward, and our draw officer this afternoon will be Sidney Gordon. It's now time to go over to Mr. Christopher Wills for an operational update.
Thanks, Brian. Racing stakeholders, specially invited guests, those watching live on our YouTube. We had a great time celebrating our grooms last Saturday, and a big thank you again to our sponsors, LP Azar, Grace Kennedy, and Pepsi. Our grooms work tirelessly behind the scenes, often before dawn and long after dusk, ensuring our horses receive the best possible care. These dedicated individuals are a crucial start of our second quarterly meet. Coming on the heels of the recent Grooms Association Day, it's perhaps fitting that the Q2 meet is named for legendary Caymanas Park groom Linval Pickens McFarlane, none such awardee and Hall of Fame inductee. Pickens is one of the most decorated grooms in the history of horse racing at Caymanas Park. He has won the Grooms Championship on 3 separate occasions and also holds the distinction of grooming a Triple Crown winner, a testament to his extraordinary skill and dedication. His legacy continues to inspire the next generation of horse care professionals. I encourage everyone to mark their calendars and join us for the inaugural running of the Linval McFarlane Trophy on April 6. Our commitment to excellence extends beyond the track. On Sunday, March 30, we staged our 2nd annual Caymanas Community Recycling Day initiative in recognition of World Recycling Day. We want to thank everyone that came out and supported us. The Supreme Ventures Foundation, Recycling Partners of Jamaica, Alaska Distributors, Wisinco, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and the Grooms Association, and all that volunteered showed a tremendous spirit and energy towards this project. Through their tremendous work, we collected over 1,800 pounds of plastic waste. We appreciate your support in our drive to build a sustainable future, not just for Caymanas Park, but for the wider Portmore community. Let's keep the momentum and continue recycling. Remember, we have receptacles here at the park for everyone who wishes to do drop-offs throughout the year. As we transition seasons, we are excited to congratulate our 2025 Q1 champions. Owner with the most wins, Shauna K. Hines. Trainer, most wins over 35 horses, Anthony Nunes. Trainers, most wins 16 to 35 horses, Gary Sabrati. Trainers, most wins 9 to 15 horses, Ron Mathy. Trainers, most wins less than 9 horses, Lawrence Fremantle. Trainers, most starts, over 35 horses, Anthony Nunes. Trainers, most starts, 16 to 35 horses, Patrick Lynch. Trainers, most starts, 9 to 15 horses, Gary Griffiths. Trainers, most starts, less than 9 horses, Cashbert Kalawang Singh. I hope I didn't murder that last name. Jockeys, most wins, male, Radish Roman. That's our champion jockey for 2024. Still in form. Jockeys, most wins, female, Samantha Fletcher. Grooms, most wins, Stephen Smith. Your performances have set a high bar for the rest of the year. Now for the reason we're all here. The Ian Levy Cup marks the first win and you're in Grade 1 feature on the 2025 racing calendar. This isn't just another race, it's the beginning of something special. The addition of the Ian Levy Cup to this series of prep races creates an exciting year-long journey toward the Mute Mile. The feature gives horsemen multiple pathways to our signature event and adds significance to each of these Grade 1 races throughout the season. The race is named in honor of Director Emeritus Ian Levy, Ian Levy. Mr. Levy is a co-founding director of the Supreme Ventures Limited. He served in various capacities on the board since January 2, 1998. He has received several national accolades from both the French and Jamaican governments, including an Order of Distinction in the officer class in 2012, and an Order of Distinction Commander class in 2016. Mr. Levy's business skills greatly influenced the success of Supreme Ventures Limited. For almost 20 years at the helm of one of the largest group of companies in Jamaica and the region, Mr. Levy has been at the forefront of the development, expansion, and growth of Supreme Ventures, and for this, we celebrate him on April 5. The anticipation of this room is palpable, and I can already feel the excitement building for each race. Each position drawn today could be the first step toward making history at Caymanas Park. And without further delay, I now hand over.
Set in 1997 by a horse called Smile and Leave, a U.S. import, ridden masterfully from in front by Wesley Henry for owners Mallan Val Stables and veteran trainer Stedman Curtis. The stakes record was set December 26, 2021 by Further and Beyond. Robert Halladine did the honors for owners Nunes, Punai, Passad, and Odit. Nunes was a trainer at the time. Today, Mike will introduce you to the 8 runners in this year's fifth running of the Ian Levy Cup. Mike?
Thank you very much, Denzel. All protocols observed. And let's get right to it. The first entry is Commandant. Trainer on Crichton will be ridden by Radish Roman. This one owned by Anthony Rogers. And Commandant has 2 wins in Jamaica and has 3 wins in the USA. First in the Alexander Hamilton, over 7 furlongs in 124.2 recently, and also won the Fan Appreciation over 9 and 25 in a quick 154.3 for 1,820 meters. and was third in the Mute Mile on his local debut. Next entry is Atomica. Trained Gary Sobrati, own Oak Ridge Farms. Omar Walker, our unprecedented 6-time champion, will be aboard. And Atomica's allotted weight is 118 pounds, and Commandant, he's going to be the actual top weight at 125 pounds. Atomica has amassed over $30 million in purse earnings from her 17-win streak so far in her career, and she was second in the recent Chairman's Trophy, over 7.5 furlongs, third in the Island Cligot, and she's, of course, a 2-time Horse of the Year, 2022 and 2023, and she has won 3 consecutive Jamaica Cups. Atomica has a very illustrious career so far, and she'll try to add the 5th one of Ian Levy to that resume. Next entry is T-Stock, a USA bred. Trained Anthony Nunez' own Shravan Maharaj. Shane Ellis will be aboard. Allotted weight 116 pounds, and this T-Stock has 1 win in Jamaica, 3 wins in the USA in 2024, and was first in the Lindy Dependent Memorial over a mile 139 flat. Next entry is Barnaby, also US bred. This one trained as well by Anthony Baba Nunes, own Ajax Behorn, and Tevin Foster will be aboard. The allotted weight 115 pounds, and so far Barnaby has 2 wins locally, and backs up that with 2 wins in the USA in 2024. Won the Chairman's Trophy over 7.5 furlongs in 131 and 2/5, and was second in the Miracle Man over 7 furlongs, and won the El Safra over 7.5 furlongs in 131 flat. Next entry is former Horse of the Year, Further and Beyond. Trained Dalton Sergio, owned by Vikram Audit. Apprentice Tajay Suku will be in the saddle, and this Further and Beyond has 12 career wins with over $22 million in purse earnings thus far. Third in the Allen Williams over 7 furlongs in 2024, 4th in the Within Charge over a mile, and was 4th in the Mute Mile. A grade 1 event, of course, the richest race in the English-speaking Caribbean, and this, of course, as you heard, is a win and you're in the Mute Mile for 2025. Next entry is Power From Above. Trained Anthony Nunes, so Anthony Nunes has a powerful hand here with 3 entries. Own Narayan Singh, Punai, Webby. Paul Francis will be aboard. The allotted weight 101 pounds, and this Power From Above has 5 wins thus far. Next entry, Fun Can Done, or Horse of the Year. Trained by champion trainer Dace DaCosta. Owned champion owner Carlton Watson. Robert Hardball Hallin will be aboard. The allotted weight 122 pounds, and this one, a very classy sort, has won 8 races in his career. Won the Mute Mile last season in a thrilling finish, getting the better of Legacy Isle and Commandant. 138 for the final time there for the Mute Mile. Third in the Jamaica Cup, beaten by Atomica that day, and won the Gold Cup, the Filippiano D Gold Cup, over 7 furlongs in 126 flat. And running off the group is another classy performer, that's Run Julie Run. Trained Ian Passard, owned K. Passard and H. Pratt. The Wiley Coyote Dick Cardenas will be aboard. The allotted weight 114 pounds, and the Run Julie Run performs on the big stages. She was second in the Jamaica Derby last year, narrowly beaten by Crown Chaser. Second in the Jamaica Cup, narrowly beaten by Atomica. She was third in the Alexander Hamilton over 7 furlongs and won the Miracle Man, a grade 2 event, in 125 flat for 7 furlongs, and first in the Chairman's Plate in a stakes record time of 154.2 for 1,820 meters. So she's expected to be bang in contention throughout. A star-studded field of 8 assembled to go postal to the 5th running of the Ian Levy. I'll tell you who will win come Saturday.
Well, let's hope you know who's going to win on Saturday. It's now time for the post-position draw involving Denzel Miller, Lorna Bagwan-Dean, Sidney Gordon, draw officer ably assisted by our own Coyote Fuller. So it's now time for the post-position draw for the 5th running of the Ian Levy Cup.
Thank you very much, Brian. Before we go, the Ian Levy Cup, the inaugural running was won by Nipster, owned by Micros. Further and Beyond in 2021, he's back this year. Nunes, Punai, Prasad, and Audit, the owners. Mahogany won in 2022. Ellis, Pratt, Pragnad, and Karen Prasad. No race in 2023, but in 2024, Atomica for Oak Ridge Farms. 8 balls in the machine, and we're going to invite someone from the audience who will come on up and select these names. Our HR manager is here today. And Jean Ann will come and do the honors. For all the racing fans waiting so eagerly while they listen to the draw for the 5th running of the Ian Levy Cup, a win and you're in. 8.5 furlongs, $4 million. Jinan, over to you.
Run, Julie, run.
The first horse is Run, Julie, Run. Gate number 4 goes to Run, Julie, Run. Next selection,
Sister.
Tistock. Gate number 2, Shane Ellis rides Tistock. Dick Cardenas rides Run, Julie, Run.
Barnaby.
Barnaby. Gate number 1 goes to Barnaby. Tevin Foster rides.
Further and beyond.
Further and Beyond. Gate number 9, Tevin Suku. Sorry.
Only 8 horses in the
Only
race.
8.
What?
There's only 8 horses in the race.
Mostly 6.
Well, that's 6.
6. Okay.
Or apologies, please. Further and Beyond is gate number
number
6. Further and Beyond 6.
Yes.
Next selection is the reigning horse of the year, Fun Can't Done, Robert Halliday. Gate number 8 goes to Fun Can't Done.
Power from above.
Power from Above. Paul Francis. What's you said there? May I see the numbers? Gate number 5, Power from Above.
Atomica.
Atomica, Omar Walker. Gate number 7, and one more horse in the bowl.
Last but not least, we have Commandant.
Commandant, Radish Roman. Gate number 3 goes to Commandant. Brian?
So there we have it. Just recapping. Barnaby drawn at 1, Tistock 2, Commandant 3, Run Julie Run 4, Power from Above 5, Further and Beyond 6, Atomica 7, Fun Can't Done 8. Well, I think that brings us to the end of this afternoon. So thanking all of you who took time out to be here with us live, and thanking those of you who watched us on the stream. It should be a great day's racing because these are some of the best horses available at Caymanas Park at the moment, including Fun Can't Done, who won the Mute Mile. So if you have some time and you're not doing anything, it's nice to watch it on the TV, but it's even nicer if you're here. And on the TV, you may not be able to gamble. When you come here, you sure can. And we need your gambling. So that's it until we have another one of these or a press conference. Have a good afternoon. Look after yourselves and be safe.
Thanks, Brian OD.